Gladiators were armed fighters who existed during the time of the Roman Empire and Roman Republic. They fought with other gladiators, wild animals and condemned criminals. Gladiator fights were ancient Rome's most well-known form of entertainment, and almost everyone took part in the games in some way. The first known gladiator schools originated in Campania, and were used for funeral blood rites. It later developed in Rome with different purposes in mind. Titus Livius, a Roman historian, dates the earliest Roman gladiator games to 264 B.C. during Rome's first Punic Wars against Carthage. This battle occurred when Brutus Scavia had 3 gladiator pairs fight to the death in the cattle market to avenge his dead father. In years of the politically unstable late Republic, gladiator games provided their sponsors with expensive but effective opportunities for self-promotion while offering cheap, exciting entertainment to clients. Augustus Caesar declared the games as a civic and religious duty. Many people became gladiators for various reasons. Among those were volunteers who risked their lives and their legal and social standing by appearing in the arena. However, most were slaves, former slaves, or condemned prisoners. Though uncommon and eventually outlawed, women also appeared in the arena at times. One of the most famous battles is accurately portrayed here. The fight between Priscus and Verus marked the beginning of the games sponsored by Titus in the Flavian Amphitheater in AD 80 and concluded in a rare result. Both gladiators were declared victors of the match, and were unexpectedly awarded their freedom by the emperor. It was recorded in a laudatory poem by Martial. As Priscus and Verus each drew out the contest and the struggle between the pair long stood equal, shouts loud and often sought discharge for the combatants. But Titus obeyed his own law. The law was that the bout go on without shield until a finger be raised. What he could do, he did, often giving dishes and presents. But an end to the even strife was found. Equal they fought, equal they yielded. To both Titus sent wooden swords and to both palms. Thus valor and skill had their reward. This has happened under no prince but you, Titus, who fought and both won. The gladiator games lasted for nearly 1,000 years, reaching their peak between the 1st century BC and the 2nd century AD. The games declined during the early 5th century after the adoption of Christianity as the state church of the Roman Empire, leaving behind a legacy that continues to entertain us today in form of movies, art and literature.